Well, hey guys, I'm really excited about our interview panel that we're going to be doing this Sunday. The topic is trusting God in tough economic times, and two other things in this video. I want to tell you about our special worship experience on August 24th, and then I want to tell you some new information about Jackson Lake on August 9th. Okay, so interview panel. All right, in place of me teaching a Bible lesson, a sermon, a message, we're going to have a panel of three people. And they're going to speak on the topic of trusting God during tough economic times. And I think we all feel that right now. If you're a renter, your rent has gone sky high. If you go buy gas, if you go buy eggs, we all feel this tough economic time, right? Well, the panelists are people that have experience with this and have a lot of insight. So two of them are my parents, and they have years of experience learning to trust God and testimonies and scriptures, Bible verses that they've drawn from during those times. And then Gail Farmer, our bassist, she has experience and testimonies and Bible verses that have helped her get through tough economic times. So I think you're really going to be blessed by this. I really think you'll be encouraged, and you're going to want to make it on Sunday to church. All right, the second thing is a special worship experience, August 24th. That is our normal Sunday morning 11:30 time. But you may have heard of churches doing what's called a worship night. Okay, well, we're bringing the worship night concept to Sunday morning. So it's going to be a unique Sunday morning experience where it's going to be more focused on singing and music and interactive things, less teaching by me. I'm still going to do some small sections of teaching, but it's going to be more focused on the singing and interactive things. And we're going to have Phil's famous barbecue. So we're going to enjoy a time together of food and fellowship afterwards. So I really think, mark that August 24th on your calendar. You're going to want to be there. Probably going to want to bring a friend, is my guess. It's going to be awesome. And then, so new information about Jackson Lake. So I've been telling you that it's $10 a person. Well, I called them today and I found out that not everybody's going to have to pay $10 a person. So here's the deal. If you're wanting to swim, it's $10 per person, and you have to sign a liability waiver. If you're fishing, it's only $5. If you're not planning on swimming or fishing and you just want to come hang out and eat and play cornhole and just fellowship, then you can do that, and there's technically not a charge for anything. However, it did cost the church $120 to rent the shelter. And if you would like to chip in some money towards the shelter, we would appreciate that. Okay, so things you will need to bring. So just clarify: fishing $5, swimming $10. It's technically free if you just want to hang out, but we would appreciate a donation towards the shelter. Okay, things you are going to need to bring: food and drinks. Okay, we're cooking burgers and buns, but we need you to bring food. We're just going to do true potluck style, okay? True potluck style. Whatever you bring, sides, desserts, drinks, okay? It's just potluck. And you'll need to bring some camp chairs because the shelter we have does not have tables and chairs. You're going to need to bring camp chairs, okay? And the last thing you're going to need to bring is a friend. So guys, I know I've said this a lot, but I really want you to think about who you can invite on Saturday, August 9th, 2 Saturdays from now, to Jackson Lake from 11 to 2. Because this could be the thing that, especially if they're not a Christian, they get to see Christians and interact and say, hey, those Christians aren't so bad people after all. They're actually kind of fun, right? And maybe that's their first step to thinking about going to church. And maybe they become a Christian because of it, because you worked on building relationships with them, right? So please think of 5 people that you can invite, okay? And when you get finished watching this video, write that list of 5 people out and send them a text message and say, hey, a group of friends of mine and I are going to Jackson Lake in Canal Winchester, Jackson Lake campgrounds, and it's going to be fun. We're going to eat, and there's a pool there if you want to swim, and there's pool table, and there's video games and fishing if you want. And I would love for you to join us. Would you want to come hang out with us? Send those 5 people a text, all right? And let's see if we can get some new, fresh faces to our hangout at Jackson Lake. All right, take care, God bless, and I'll see you Sunday.